Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Following the fumble recovery, McDonald. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Pats, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his
this stream's gonna suck. God dang it.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives
the stream lag is real with this one.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for
you love the fumble.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Thank you.
Looking for Pyramid, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. What a start.
What'd you think?
Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and
sweat ball. What are you talking about?
I thought the discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that.
Because Cole McDonald's nasty.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 30.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
He's taken down.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's going to be a good matchup for him, using him out in the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Throwing, Jones. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
I don't think so. I don't know how he caused it. Yeah, I just got it. I got it.
Back to throw. Jones.
Yeah, I got blessed by Madden. That's why.
For a Patriot touchdown.
Huh?
Jonnu Smith, his 6th touchdown of the
It
season.
was Minka. It was Minka. I hit-picked him, but I don't know. I mean, it like the game like picks and chooses. I swear when it wants to give a hit stick or not. That works.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I haven't gotten many. It picks and chooses, like, especially when I don't have momentum, it's very rare that I get one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we know all about the importance of this ball game. Sure, we're still just in the middle part of the season, but this one you feel could have ramifications down the line.
Got him!
Inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Yep, it is.
For as big and strong as some of these guys
I've had that play all night. I've had that play all year.
It is sometimes hard to appreciate.
I think I still missed the extra point.
Fast they can move. That was
God,
incredible.
I love the lag. I'm gonna miss every extra point this game. I'm gonna have to start going for 2.
They have these precise arrows and movements.
I clicked that thing when it was like 3/4 down from the right side, and it literally went like 3/4 down to the left side. I know when I stream on Facebook, I don't have any issues, but when I do it on just YouTube, then it does.
On first down, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh!
His throw's going to be incomplete.
Minka's lit.
And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying
What'd you say?
on their win last week, and nothing has changed.
Yeah, you can go for it here, though. It's just 4th and 3 on your own side. It's 4th and 3 on your own side, and then 4th and 3 on 4th and 3 on your own side, and then 4th and 5 on the opposite side. Like on the outside of 50.
Try and throw. He finds his man.
Does Mac Jones have Gunslinger?
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought
that makes sense. I was like, why is he just like, I swear he does not have that much pop in his passes usually.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And
it was there.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into
I
coverage.
mean, you've seen my defensive line though.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Yeah.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Got him.
And here he's got Grant. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Jones throw there taken in by Smith. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
He's got it.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
I kind of had a feeling about
Fine
that.
work there on the touchdown run. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Well, I know, obviously.
Rosas good
Not
with
stupid.
the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the ball. What am I going to do?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. He's got a man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big
I do a bunch of stuff. Don't you worry.
32 yards.
I do a lot of stuff.
Play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McDonald. It's
Steve.
Harris. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
We made it work.
Because their ability to make
we made it work.
In the open field can really generate big plays.
I mean, I wasn't going to start Big Ben, and Cole McDonald's my best option in free agency. I tried to trade for, like, Tyler Huntley, or, like, I even tried to get Kirk Cousins, and nobody was willing to trade. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm just going to pick up Cole McDonald, and we're going to go. So.
Line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Not.
Throwing is McDonald. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat.
And the best part was I got him, and his first, like, 6 upgrades that I did were all throw power. Like, just, like, naturally. Every single time I got, like, +1 throw power. It was ridiculous.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature.
Yeah, they slowed down quite a bit. I don't know why he got so many. It was throwing me off quite a bit.
Flushed out right, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He just didn't look open enough, to be honest with you.
McDonald. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish.
He ran into the 2 like routes crisscrossed, and he ran into him. That's why.
Harris.
God, put the truck stick down.
Down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's McDonald sliding out of the pocket. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Rico Gafford.
You don't got anything for Rico. Oh, God, why am I kicking it again?
And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
Oh, we made an extra point.
3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the lead is up to 5.
I don't really need O-line anymore.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
If you had a superstar offensive lineman, we'd talk. Did you actually?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk,
you don't have gunslinger there. That's a big.
About me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip.
You're right, I'm garbage at the game. Never been good at anything like
that.
that.
He had on the pass. That required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught. Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I love it. You're the worst kind of people. Select a play with 1 second left.
Hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with Harris. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7th. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's McDonald to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man complete.
Ooh, oh, shit!
And into the end zone.
Cole McDonald, baby!
Pittsburgh. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
That wasn't even Rico.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first
I
half.
am not sure what their plan is.
They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done.
I'm a commish because I brought people into the league.
2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Just because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jones throwing on 1st down. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside
the pause?
30. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
In an auction for what?
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back to throw. Jones. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonnu Smith, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I haven't done any cheese, except maybe one.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. McDonald sets to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, McDonald. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Officially posted. Web officially posted.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back.
Still early, 3 weeks, right?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
I love you.
On 1st and 10, McDonald. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Okay.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Ding and dong, ding
Well, they
and dong.
brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage
Why?
behind him. So
Because you lost out on a bid.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do. Because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits,
Right
sometimes
play
you
for a
be
man-to-man.
blitz control,
Nice
for lack
work.
of a better
Proud of you.
term. Got to make completion step up and make those throws, and he did that.
So now
He's so
second
smart.
and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I know.
To throw again, McDonald. But he's got his target here.
Oh, there it is!
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell for the extra point.
Hey, we made it again. Nice.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, your Discord app's going off.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
Oh, you look.
At least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to...
Not Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, baby.
Him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
To throw on 2nd down, McDonald. Completes it to Watt.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved.
I don't know. It was iffy. Last thing I need to do is turn the ball over right here.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. A spin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
We'll see. We'll see.
Looking to throw. McDonald. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 11.
It was a comeback.
Well short. It's 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can
because it was 11.
Because he hasn't missed all.
Because you went for 2 that one time, and I missed those 6 points. That's why it's
kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I mean, what are you talking about? You're goated.
The Pats at the line.
Husky did Husky just get bored of throwing too many touchdowns with Mahomes, so he left the league?
But number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown through,
Yeah, I feel that.
alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running
I mean,
game?
yeah, it's a good group of guys, so it's like we'll figure it out eventually too, and especially like even if it's something that has to wait till like next Madden, then wait till next Madden, you know.
He finds his man complete. It's Grant, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
No, I know what you mean. That's not. I wasn't more. Yeah. There's talk. There's.
You're watching the NFL.
Huh?
On EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion.
He's finding those little seams. He's finding those little seams.
My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible.
Not really. All it takes is one stop. Let's try a game.
No, they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On second and very short, Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Contain him to just 4.
Some people do that on purpose, actually.
Now Jones. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Tyson Alualu gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Jones now. Going to throw on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive.
And you can go for it. You can go for it anytime in the fourth quarter when you're losing, or if you're down by 3 scores. That's what
and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
As expected, they're going for it to keep.
Oh, no! I thought you were going to the second one.
Jakeem Grant. His 6th touchdown.
No, the second guy, like the middle one.
Made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Rosas now to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
You talking about anime stuff?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Gotcha.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big
Not bad.
20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this would have been intercepted.
Oh. What? You're going to go?
Got the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this.
Yeah, that was a bad read.
Down.
I thought he was a little deeper than that, and I forgot I don't have gunslinging.
Throwing again. McDonald. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So into Pat's territory.
He's a rookie.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Dude, that's a solid dot.
You drive, the pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Ooh!
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down at the 28. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Well, it's not necessarily easy with streaming.
As we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now.
I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh, damn.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more.
Oh, that's difficult. A good kick.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
As you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they
might
want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to
what was that route?
But this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely
you hot routed to it.
The deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he shifts past him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing.
That is true. I can never figure out how to beat you.
Steelers. Deontay Johnson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight.
We always play good games. It's always like I'd always be winning big in the first half, and then you would just shut down my offense in the second half.
Now the lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, no! Richards!
Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing right, and that's complete.
That directional pass, though.
Use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
That defensive line is lethal. It's kind of fun.
On second down, now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Oh.
Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I respect that.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. He's going to let this one go deep. Touchdown! Jakeem Grant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Pats have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Come here, boy.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh, no!
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
Out of the gun, McDonald. He's going to let it go again.
It's a hot knot.
Taking the knee, some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Rico!
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of
GG's,
points that
man.
they did.
GG's.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.